This is a pre-filter, and then this is the lead filter. And the meter allows us to look at the meters on a regular basis to see where we're at. Because we want to try and change the filters every 3,000 gallons.
This is a new point-of-use water filter system inside Howland Middle School. It's only one of many systems installed inside all 6 buildings in the school district.
Each one of these point-of-use take care of 2 to 3 fountains.
The filters were implemented after the Trumbull County Educational Service Center advised the schools to test their water.
We did the testing, found out that we had lead levels that were way higher than what they should have been.
So Howland school officials took action to solve the problem. Kevin Spiker is superintendent.
We started hooking up with the local health department and the municipalities to make sure that we had the go-ahead to try to do what we could to try to work through it.
Operations Supervisor Keith Spiker says one option to fix the problem would be to repair or replace all of the plumbing. To do that would cost about $250,000 per building. So after consulting with CJL Engineering in Youngstown, they came up with a much more economical solution.
What we ended up coming up with was a system that incorporated point-of-use type filters and reverse osmosis systems. We whittled away a $250,000 cost per building down to about $18,000 in equipment, basically for the entire district.
Enter Gordon Brothers Water.
I think because we've been around for so long and we had the most economical solution, they chose us. So we're very excited to be involved in it.
Ned Jones is chairman and has been with the company since 1966.
The water treatment industry is only about 75 years old. It actually started, the whole industry started in the early 40s. My father-in-law, Lloyd Gordon, started our business in 1945.
75% of Gordon Brothers' business is residential, while the other 25% is commercial. Jones says there is some confusion with where the lead in the water comes from.
A lot of people think there's lead in the source, a reservoir, but there's actually no lead. It comes out in the plumbing. Prior to the 1980s, their solder had lead in it. So any building that's prior to the 1980s is suspect for lead.
The reverse osmosis system that we had to implement into the high school kitchen and the middle school kitchen because of the consumption of water was higher. Gordon Brothers was fantastic at, they put this one in, and then we use this one as a model for our one at the high school.
With the reverse osmosis system, water is filtered through a semi-permeable membrane, allowing clean water molecules to pass through, but catching any impurities such as lead, dissolved salts, and bacteria.
We really think that this is the tip of the iceberg as far as treating the water. It was not mandated as such to fix it, but Howland wanted to be proactive and make sure that their children were drinking good quality water.
The filtration systems have been in place for just over a year, and Spiker says preliminary tests have shown no dangerous amounts of lead.
And we're continuing to test to make sure that that is the case. As long as we know that we're doing that, we know that the numbers will stay where we need them to be, and that is below detectable level.
You can read more in Dan O'Brien's story in the July issue of the Business Journal, out now. Click the subscribe tab to order your copy today.